the same router bit width, and now we got a good tight fit, a good seal all the way around, and we can account for all the irregularities in the shape of the trash can with that larger groove, and you'll never see it from the top. So next we're gonna take the lid and route another circle concentrically around the groove and basically cut all this scrap off, and then we're going to have our lid, and then we'll start working on getting the dust deputy mounted to our new wooden trash can lid. Okay, so here's our somewhat, well, it's cut out. It's not completed. I still had that little paper thin layer on the farthest bit of plywood that was farthest away from my router. And so all I did was just took and went around it with I got one of those long Stanley utility knives with the long slender blade. I just went around there, scored it, and popped it right out. It was just, like I say, paper thin. Got a nice, clean, machined groove. Never done this before, so this was actually pretty significant. Hot here in the shop, very humid. It's August, it sucks. I'm ready for cold weather. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take this, I'm not really going to clean it up too much. I mean, you know, lessons learned up to this point was I could have put this closer to the corner, put the circle in the corner, yeah. Well, see, that's why I'm working on dust collection. If I'd have put it in the corner, then I wouldn't have been able to adjust my size. I would have been constrained to just the outside edge of the plywood, small, and then you can go out. That really didn't make any sense. I wanted to make sure I had plenty of room to cut out. There you go. There it is. I'm hot, dehydrated. So, camera's fixing to die. I'm gonna fit this lid up, charge batteries, and see what we come up with next. Y'all, my shop's a disaster. I'm tripping over crap everywhere. It's a disaster. Went to the hardware store and I got some of this rubber gasket sealant, foam rubber stuff, rubber window seal. There was a bunch of different types. They had foam. This is kind of like a foam rubber. It was a little bit different. The other stuff was kind of like foam, like a sponge. This fits gaps 3/16 to 5/16. So we're gonna see if I can put this stuff in here and seal this area here for whenever the we cut the dust collection on, and it'll pull down to the top of the trash can. Best seal possible with this stuff. Looks like we got plenty. It has a double-sided tape in there, double-sided adhesive. And look, I was just kind of guessing because I forgot to measure this, but fits just perfect. That worked out really well. I need to do a test piece to stick in here to make sure that this plywood is, you know, the double-sided tape will stick to it and have the best opportunity possible to adhere to it. But because wood is porous, I've had trouble in the past adhering double-sided tape. Like one time I did some under cabinet LED lighting, and for there in the studio side of the shop, and there wasn't painted beneath the cabinets, and so it didn't stick. So we're gonna see how well this stuff sticks with this little test piece, and make sure that it grabs a hold and we don't have to worry about it. Oh yeah, that worked out really well. It's already stuck pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and blow this out really well, and it would probably work better if I took maybe sealed it off, maybe put some urethane in there and made it really slick, but we don't have time for all that. So let me clean this up and we'll come right back. Now that we got it blown out and got as much of the dust out as we possibly can, we're just gonna take it. Sometimes it's kind of hard to get this stuff, the double-sided adhesive, separate from the cover strip that goes over the adhesive. Alright, so this stuff's kind of coiled up, so you want to follow it around. We're going to just kind of cram it in there. We have our gasket in there, made a really nice fit. I screwed up right here. I pushed it down before I actually took the time to make sure that it wasn't collapsing in on itself, and so it's pushed, that little area is pushed up there, but I think it'll be all right. It just bothers me that everything else turned out so well. And make sure that where you come together, it looks like it's a little bit long, but this stuff's so soft that it'll just seal really nicely all the way around. So we got a bunch of these quarter inch bolts. So I'm gonna go through here, drill all my marked out holes, pre-drill them, and then we're gonna put the gasket on the dust deputy and sand this a little bit, and then we'll put it together. Here we have it. If for some reason we have leaks, just make sure it's all pressed down. Like if I have any leaks, because I did get kind of aggressive making my way around missing the bolt holes, if I have any leaks, then that's an easy fix. I could just run another layer of foam insulation around this one more time. But I'm gonna clean up this, and that'll go up there and bolt it together, and she'll be ready to go.